Ladies and gentlemen, Gerald here from the indoor greenhouse. Wanted to do a small update. Now, I know I did one on I think it was Saturday. That was more of the growth of vegetables, but I've done some changing of things around, so to speak. Moved some shelves around. As you can see, I lowered that shelf, put a secondary there. I lowered that one and put a secondary there. I took the shelves off of this section here, so I'm going to put my potato plants there. And what I'm going to do over here, as you can see, I got the 3 bean plants. Well, I have a steel rack that's going to act as a trellis that'll go right to the roof, and I'll have those vines climb up there. So, what I really wanted to show you, in the beginning of my channel, I brought up the fact that I was going to try and maybe recap. No, maybe that might be the wrong word. Try and get back some of the energy that I'm using for this room through solar panels. People say that you can't get electricity out of solar panels from just using a light. Well, the light that I'm using isn't no ordinary light. It is a high pressure sodium. It gives off a certain spectrum of light. Actually, multiple spectrums if you wanted to be, scientific about it. But, so what I've done here is I've already tested to see if I get power out. So I built a shade. I'm calling it a solar shade. And this is something that's going to charge the batteries for my battery backup for the upstairs in case the power goes out. So, here's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. I know my lighting sucks, but as you can see, the 1000-watt high-pressure sodium is attached up there, and what I've got, let's see if I can do this, I put 2 computer fans, one on either side of the light for cooling, because the angle of the solar panels along with those computer fans will suck the hot air right out of there. And as you can see, these solar panels are small. I'm not looking at a lot of power recoup, only 28 watts, but this is just proof of concept for those that say I can't do it or that it can't be done. And it's not like a slap in the face. That's not what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to do as an experiment is just to see whether or not I can get back the amount of solar that I need in order to run the room. Now these panels, of course, they're small. Like I said, proof of concept. And let's face it, I'm not about pretty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm function over form. So, as you can see, this thing that I've built, it's a little, it makes sense. Like, this moves independently of the light. The light is attached to the whole frame of the system, so the light can move independently of the whole rack. And it collects as much solar as the panels can provide. And it doesn't affect the growth of this room whatsoever. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the near future, I'll do tests. I'll put it on video as to what I'm going to get back voltage and what I'm charging. I already know that I'm getting back 2.3 amps out of these small 4 panels here. And it's not much, but it can charge a small gel-sealed battery. I have 4 attached to my 1200 watt power inverter in case of power outage. It won't run this light, but it definitely runs the lights upstairs and the internet, the TV, as I said before. But this is me, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the new experiments in the indoor greenhouse. Just kidding. Have a good one. Oh, and by the way, stay tuned.